Okay, so this is my eBay find. One of the last ones on my list, Horror High. Actually, I did not know about this one until I just looked for a couple older movies, and this one came up, Horror High. Let's return to Horror High. So I don't know if there's another one or if this is the first one. I thought this was the first one, but then it's called Return to Horror High. George Clooney in it. So this is the original, and this is a rare one. This is just how I title these old movies. Usually the first one I title rare, then a sequel. I don't really title it as rare, but because it's a little bit newer. Usually the first ones I just title them rare, and then they come out with a sequel. So I'm going to start picking up some of the sequels now. Maybe it's a common movie to you. That's how I title them. When you get your movie, you could title it how you want. I'm not claiming I know everything about horror movies, so this is just my own personal collection. I'm not a seller, I'm not a reseller, so I just buy it for my own collection. And the value for this one is $20. I think it's available on Blu-ray. You're looking at least $50 on Blu-ray. And hopefully get a couple more of these sequels built up in my collection now. Everything that I had, I already have it. That was on my list, except for one more. This was an extra one that I put on my list because it wasn't that much. The other one that I want is closer to $50 and $100, and also that's rare. And I don't know if this one's out of print or not, but it's been remade into Blu-ray, so I'm guessing it's out of print for DVD. So it's probably a rare and out of print, but for $20 value plus its shipping, I'm happy to have it. I'll just title it rare and out of print because I know this is an old movie. When I was in high school or so, it came out, and some of these I never seen then, so that's why I'm trying to pick it up for my collection that I've seen around Blockbuster, but I never got a chance to see. I have made a list of movies like that, and I got caught up with it, and I added this one plus another one. So this is the last one on my list, and there's one more karate or kung fu movie I don't have yet, but hopefully come next year I'll get it because it's double the price, and I don't know if I'll get it right away. So this is my own personal collection. Maybe you know more about horror movies than I do, so I'm not claiming I know everything about them, but this is just my own collection. So when you get your movie, you could title it the way you want. So this is how I titled them. So and that is that, and this is the original cover. But I don't know if there's another one before this. There might be a first one. So this one might be second one, or it could be a first one. But it's called Return to Horror High, so it's probably the second one. Horror High, first one I don't know, so I'll have to look that one up. But this is the cover that I remember seeing in the video store. So I went with this one first. So it must be a second one. Doesn't really say it's part 2 though, but kind of weird. So I don't know if this is part 2. There might be another one called Horror High, so I'll have to look that one up. And this is not one that I've seen, so some of these I do want to get into my collection. I'll dig through some other ones and some sequels next time. So this year and next year, I'll still quite a bit of horror movies to get. I could get caught up with, getting closer to getting what I want for Stephen King as well. So, except for a couple new releases, I'm not going to bother with them just yet. Maybe next year I'll get to 1 or 2 new releases that have special features. So just the artwork alone is kind of neat to see. Return to Horror High, some kind of Return of the Dead movie or a zombie movie. I'm not quite sure, but the old one, rare one, and probably the cover would be remade onto Region 2 or into Blu-ray, so it's out of print for DVD. Thanks for watching. $20 value plus its shipping.